Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 and I do videos like this every week to give you guys some dinner inspiration. Tonight we're trying a new recipe. It's called creamy beef and shells, and Kristen Stepp actually shared this a while back and we're going to try it tonight, except I'm not making shells, I'm doing elbows because that's what I have on hand. So I'm going to show you guys what we need. Just boiled these noodles. I actually need to drain them right now. They just got done. I've got some beef browning up over here, about a pound. It calls for onion. I'm going to use some onion powder. I'm going to add that in there with some of this garlic as well. Then we're also going to need some flour. And it says beef broth, but I'm going to do some beef bouillon cubes and 2 cups of water. I'm going to need some tomato sauce, heavy cream, and some salt and pepper, and shredded cheddar cheese. So, real life, guys. 1, I made a mess making the sauce. 2, I spilled some of the noodles in the sink and on the floor when I was draining them. So, over here, there's now not enough noodles in it. So, I'm having to make some more noodles to finish dinner because it's not enough. It's like super liquidy and not bulky enough. So, I have to make more noodles. This is real life. Fails happen in the kitchen. Fix the noodle situation. Much better now. Lots more noodles. Can't believe I did that. But yeah, here is the creamy beef, and I'm gonna call it creamy beef and elbows because I did not use shells. I tasted it already. It does taste really good. It has a kind of hamburger helper vibe. I don't think it tastes like a specific hamburger helper, but it has that kind of homemade hamburger helper vibe. Yeah, this is going to be dinner for Friday. Hey guys, it is Saturday, and tonight for dinner I am making some brats. I actually saw something on Pinterest for Philly cheese brats, and I planned on grilling them and grilling like my peppers and my onion in my grill basket, but it's raining today. So I'd already pulled this out and it was thawed, so I'm just gonna make it on the stove. I've put some olive oil in here, and I'm going to put my brats in there and cook them like most of the way, probably about halfway. And then I'm going to add in my peppers and my onion, probably a little bit of butter and some salt and pepper and Worcestershire, and just cook all that up. And then we'll top it on some brat buns with some provolone cheese. Okay, here's what that ended up looking like. And I put it on a Brat bun with a little bit of mayonnaise and some provolone cheese. Peppers and onions are down there. Then we're just having it with some Ruffles and some French onion dip. Kids don't have any dip because they don't like it. And theirs is just, they just split one Brat. So they're like basically just having like a hot dog. That is going to be dinner for Saturday. It is Sunday, and tonight for dinner we are having salads. On the meal plan was some grilled chicken, but as you know, last night I didn't grill when I grilled the brats. Usually when I grill 2 things so that we can eat twice. But since that didn't happen and it's still raining today, I just cooked the chicken in the pan on the stove. I seasoned it with Body Complete and some Creole seasoning and cooked it in a little bit of olive oil and butter. Got it nice and brown and kind of crispy. That is Andy's piece. He hasn't decided whether he's having a wrap or a salad or a chicken sandwich. So when he's ready to eat, he will make that. I made myself a salad. Got some romaine lettuce, some feta cheese, tomatoes, cucumbers, the chicken, and some croutons. And I think I'm going to put this submarine dressing on here. It's just oil and vinegar with like seasonings. I've got Olive Garden over here too and ranch, but I think I'm going to do that. And then the kids, it's kind of like a deconstructed salad. Elijah does have salad with lettuce and ranch and croutons, but the other stuff is on the side. He's got some cheese, some chicken, and some cucumbers. Lily doesn't like lettuce, so she's got some croutons and the chicken and cheese, lots of tomatoes and cucumbers. And that is going to be dinner for Sunday. This night is Monday, and I honestly don't know what happened to the audio for this clip. I was using a different camera, which you can probably kind of tell by the lighting, and for some reason the audio was just not there, but the video was. I don't know, but we just had spaghetti this night. I went back to the easy stovetop recipe that I've made in the past. It's really, really good. The only thing I do different is I add in some of those mini sweet peppers. I dice them up and add those in. And then I just made some zucchini on the side, and because Elijah doesn't like zucchini, he had cucumbers instead. It is Tuesday, and tonight for dinner we are trying a new recipe. This is called sun-dried tomato feta stuffed chicken. Andy requested some sort of stuffed chicken. He sent me one, but it had quinoa in it, and I didn't really want to make that one, so we looked at some recipes together and we picked this one. I'm not the biggest fan of sun-dried tomato like by itself, but when it's cooked with like chicken and stuff, I usually do like it, and it's got feta, so I think I'll like it. I'm gonna cut some slits in my chicken. These are kind of big, so I'm gonna cut like the end of it off that's not really thick and cook that unstuffed for the kids, and then the bigger portion I will like cut it and stuff it for me and Andy. To stuff them, I'm going to be mixing up some of these diced sun-dried tomatoes. I did about 1/3 of a cup since I'm only doing the 2 breasts of these sun-dried tomato halves. I picked these up at Dollar Tree, so just kind of diced them up. And then we're going to mix that with some feta cheese. I've got a little bit of this one left from Aldi, and then some of this one. Some olive oil, and then it called for parsley and some pesto. So we'll mix that together, stuff the chicken with that, and then we'll rub some more pesto on the outside of the chicken, and then we will just cook it in a pan with some oil until it's cooked through. Okay, I just let the chicken cook until it was all the way cooked through with the lid on it over low for a while. This is Andy's a big piece of stuffed chicken and another little piece for the kids to split if they eat what they have. And then I spooned some of this sauce over my chicken. You'll see on my plate. Green beans, the garlic parmesan orzo. And here is my plate, and here is the chicken cut open. It looks delicious. I will leave a note on the screen and let you guys know if we like it. And here are the kids' bowls. I just cut their chicken up and kind of mixed it in with their orzo. That is going to be dinner for Tuesday. It is Wednesday, and tonight for dinner we are actually switching up the meal plan. Burgers was not on the meal plan, but we picked up some ground beef today on markdown, and I also forgot to thaw out meat for dinner for something else. So we're having burgers. We picked up some baked beans to go with it. We had some zucchini, and we are going to make cheese buns for me and Andy. We've never made these before. It comes from Cheese is the New Bread on Instagram, and for it you need 1 egg, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, and half a cup of Parmesan, either grated or shredded. I'm using shredded. And we're just going to combine it all in a bowl, and then we're going to put 4 piles on a baking sheet and bake it at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll have buns for 2 burgers. Okay, here is the finished dinner. These are Andy's cheese buns. He has not made his burger yet. Here is mine with some beans and some zucchini. I just put mustard, burger, ketchup, tomato, lettuce, and then cheese bun. I didn't put cheese because I figured it's made with cheese. I don't probably need more cheese. The kids are splitting a cheeseburger. Elijah has salad, baked beans. Lily has zucchini and baked beans. Okay, so we both just tried the cheese bun. He hasn't told me what he thinks yet. He said he doesn't know what to say.
I mean, I like it.
You like it?
It's not like this amazing new taste.
No, it's just cheese, but it's good.
No,
like it's not bad. It's good. Your cheeseburger is the best cheeseburger ever. And it's just a burger.
I guess it's a good alternative to.
I mean, it's cheese. Cheese is like the best
bread.
food.
So, yeah.
Cheese buns. Easy to put together and delicious. This night is Thursday, and to start off, I am cutting up some potatoes. I'm making this brown sugar and garlic pork chop and potato bake recipe, and to be honest, we didn't love it. It was really, really sweet, sweeter than I thought it would be. I've made like brown sugar pork chop stuff, chicken stuff before, and it's never been this sweet. But this one was really sweet. So if that's your kind of thing, you would really like it. We ate it. We didn't like absolutely hate it. It's just not something that I think I would ever make again. But I am just cutting up these potatoes, getting them on the pan, and then you're gonna see me mix together the brown sugar with some olive oil and some garlic. And then I'm gonna put some olive oil and garlic powder and salt and pepper on the potatoes and toss those together. And then I'm going to dip my pork chops in that brown sugar mixture that I made and put them on the pan, and then I'm just going to bake that in the oven on 375 for 35 minutes is I believe what I did. It was either 35 or 40 minutes. Okay, so here is dinner. We've got the pork chops, which these were those thick cut ones from Sam's Club that have like a lot of fat on one side that you have to trim off, so they end up being really kind of small. Like if I hadn't cut this in half, it'd be like that thick. So I like to cut them in half so that they're thinner, and I like to trim the fat off too. So
I
got
love you, Bessie.
those little pork chops. Then I made some peas to go with it because Lily has been requesting peas a lot lately. So I finally made some. They have garlic in them and some Badia Complete and some butter. And then
They
the
don't want green
potatoes.
beans.
So here's her plate and here is Elijah's plate. And that is going to wrap up this week's What's for Dinner. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. I do these videos every week. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!
Bessie.